what is up? Welcome to the Flash After Show here at the Stream.tv. What is up, Flash fam? I'm with your BFFs. We got Jack Hind over here, Lauren Mayhew,
hey guys.
Devon Stewart, and of course, it's your boy, the hype guy, Dylan Landon, aka Dylan from Brooklyn. You know what it is.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
And we're going to get to that a little later on. And we got a brand new episode that went down tonight. Just keeps getting better and better. Or does it? We'll get to our panel thoughts about that in just a second. But we did meet a new super villain, or metahuman, as they like to say on The Flash. Now, who, what, where, when, and why, and how?
With Peekaboo?
Yeah.
Peekaboo. Well, in the comics, Peekaboo is a girl who, LaShawn Baez, okay, was her name. Dad needed a kidney transplant. She tries to give him hers, but it activates her metagene, and then she starts teleporting away whenever you touch her, that kind of thing. So it became a problem, so tries to steal one. Dad ends up dying, rejects it, and then she becomes a villain, that kind of thing.
How and why was this villain a challenge to Barry?
Right, well, I think she was a challenge because she teleported, but Devon believes completely opposite, okay? I think it was great that she teleported because I think as soon as I understand that Barry is like faster than sound, faster than light, like the fastest thing known to man besides a reverse flash right now. But someone who can teleport in that instance,
right.
Like I think your brain connection, I don't know the scientific facts, so someone please tell me if I'm wrong. I have no worries if you want to tell me I'm wrong. But
yeah,
in the time your brain
sent,
that's what I'm saying, then a brain connection to what she can do.
And, yeah,
then synapses
I agree with that,
and all
especially because we're not just talking about like a normal human brain. We're talking about a metahuman who has these powers. So this
an
is
advanced brain.
Exactly.
Still.
So as you can tell, this was a heated debate as we were watching the show whether or
Devon's
not,
so
whether or
bad.
not Peekaboo would be able to teleport quickly enough so that Barry couldn't catch her.
Right.
Oh, okay. This was my argument.
Go,
There
let
we
it
go.
rip, man.
This
Let
is
it
my
rip.
argument.
Let it rip.
Okay. The inconsistencies are bothering me, all right? Because he stopped a bullet on the back of his neck.
Well, explain the bullet. Explain the bullet. So what happened?
As we saw in this episode, the guy, Clay, shot a gun. Barry heard the noise and then put on the reflexes. He didn't like realize he was about to get shot, be prepared for it.
Right, he
it was like,
heard it.
pow. And now how fast does a bullet travel?
300 feet per second.
Boom.
I
Now,
could be
a
wrong.
bullet
Again,
travels
I could be wrong. Don't
300
quote me.
feet per second. So he heard the noise, then reacted to the bullet touching the back of his neck. I don't know how fast you have to move to do that.
You know,
Pretty
what'd be
fast.
interesting is to
doggone
compare
fast.
how fast the bullet moves to how fast
Now-
a brain synapse,
now
like
let me finish.
electricity
Let me
current,
finish.
like
So
travels
he
through.
caught
So
the
wait,
bullet.
are you saying that's how the teleportation works, by her brain?
Well, I'm
synapses?
saying
Like,
obviously she has to
think about it.
because she has to be able to see it, right?
Yeah, she has to
It's
be able
only
to
a
see what
place
she's
that she has to be able to see. So she has to be able to see it, and she has to be able to tell her neurons, okay, that's where I
Do
want to
it.
go. Click, gone.
So really, in just as much
Okay,
as a
now
bullet,
by that
probably.
time, that amount of time that it would have took to do that, she'd already been shot if somebody had a gun pointed at her. But he caught a bullet. He's fast enough to do that. He's fast enough to keep catching up with this woman. But suddenly, he can't like, I don't know,
Can't catch
disarm
her?
her or nothing. He can't knock
Punch
her
her
out.
in the face?
Nothing.
No, they had a
Nothing.
good fight. They had a little tussle
I thought it was a pretty
between
good
them.
fight.
I mean,
I
man,
think if someone was
it's
to shoot
irritating.
her, she would be able to teleport out of the way in time. I think if she was face to face with someone
Yeah.
and someone held a gun and as they shot, she would definitely be able to teleport.
You know
out
what
of the
she
way,
could have done?
But she wouldn't have been able to do what.
You know what
the
she could have
Flash
done?
did.
She could have looked up, teleported up there while holding Barry, and then just bounced
Well,
and
she
dropped
did,
him.
she
That's
did that, and
true.
she
Put
dropped
him on
him
the
over
edge
the
of
edge
it.
of the.
But
the
next
side that
time,
they were at.
Andrew Kreisberg or Geoff Johns or whoever's writing this episode, actually it was a brother and sister duo or two brothers that wrote
Yeah.
this one, didn't quite catch it. That's how you could beat Barry next
That's
time.
how you could beat Barry.
But Devon, you feel satisfied, or
No,
do you want to keep going?
But we'll just move on.
I don't
No,
think the
no.
CW
Move
is
on.
quite ready yet to kill off the Flash, though, Dylan.
Yeah.
But they did. They killed off Arrow, apparently, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he came
He's
back.
back.
man.
He's back. He's back. Well, speaking of Arrow, we got some tweets about, was Cisco training with Arrow over the weekend or
Yeah,
something?
right.
We
I
seen
know.
him fighting, and all of a sudden he's got this athletic, he
Out
looked
of
good.
nowhere,
He
out of
looked good.
nowhere.
So, we learned why he cared so much about like solving the Ronnie Raymond case. But will we see this action come into play again with Cisco moving forward? Like
What do you
his
mean this
like,
action?
Like his fighting
Oh,
ability.
his fighting ability.
Yeah.
I think definitely. I mean, there was talk before, we had all been discussing it, if he was actually going to turn into a metahuman or if he was going to end up having special powers. I think if they go that direction, absolutely we're going to see more fighting. But I think kind of either way, I think that we'll see more fight scenes out of him.
Yeah, one thing I really liked about Cisco in this episode was an all of a sudden badassness to him almost. He just, The way he just took out Pied, well, he didn't take out Pied Piper, but he stood up to him. Someone who the Flash had trouble against.
Yeah.
Cisco in a fist fight, fair enough, he was handcuffed. Cisco, the mechanical engineer, stood his ground, gave a few punches, gave a few good kicks, and I think that tenacity inside of him is slowly starting to build up.
I
Like that
we can't
curiosity.
compare him
that
to
he's
the
been
Flash at
getting.
this
Yeah.
point.
Well,
I have to
compare
say
it.
that I think he also had a really great line this episode. One of the guy, that guy, the
Hartley
bad
Raffaway.
Hartley, was speaking in another language, and he was like, "You speak like 5 languages, but you sound like a dick in each one," or something like that.
Speak 6 because he spoke in Japanese, didn't he?
Yo,
Regarding-
my man Sheldon. What up, Sheldon? That's my dad's name. What up, Shelly? He said, so since when did Cisco start training with the Arrow? So what up, Sheldon Hughes at SMH_0217. Funny one. All
Good
right. We did meet a new character also. This woman by the name of Linda. Now, Linda, for you Flash fans
Such
out
an
there.
old mom name.
Linda. Oh, Linda.
From
Oh, we know
Fergus.
Linda.
Like such an old like.
Go ahead and open the Linda video in another window.
Linda, honey, listen.
Yeah,
lick it. Linda, honey.
No, you're not listening to me, Linda.
No, listen, Linda.
So for you Flash fanatics out there, you know who Linda Park is in the future now. For you, maybe more not conservative, not conventional, something with a C. But for you layman fans, I can't think of the word. We're not gonna give away who she really is moving forward, but she definitely has a lot of more meaning to the story than we just are expecting right now. So what was the
I
question
particularly
I had
like the
for
fact
that
that she's giving Iris
right.
A run
a
for
little
her money.
run
Exactly,
for her money.
that's
You saw
exact-
that look that Iris gave, which is a look that all females know, which is like, oh, Ricky Healy. Like, who's this? Who's this lady? You know?
I'm
So
getting
is this
pissed
going to
at Iris,
swing?
man.
Will this swing Iris into maybe paying Barry a little bit more romantic attention?
I
don't
think
that-
absolutely.
I don't think that's fair.
I don't
I
either.
don't
It's
think
not fair at
Iris
all.
can all of a sudden go, oh, like I'm sharing you. Like, no, that doesn't work.
No, what you got to
Women-
think is
fuck
she's
no.
moving in with this guy Eddie.
Yes.
When she's taking dick from Eddie, she's not thinking about Barry,
Yes.
okay? But suddenly he gets an interest that he went on a little date on, okay? And now she's
No.
like, oh, who's this bitch on my territory? No,
I'm
take
not
your
saying
ass
it's
back over
right.
to Eddie's
I'm not
house
saying it's
and
right.
shut up.
I'm
Until
saying
that's over
simply
with, she
that
don't deserve
she's making
nothing.
notice.
Okay, taking notice to these nuts.
She's
That's what she
definitely
needs to do.
realizing that she
All right,
had.
Marshawn.
Yeah. She needs to go over there and mind a little business over
We
Eddie's
do know
house.
Barry likes some, colorful and exotic, like me. Nice, Barry. I got your back on that one. But Barry and Caitlin, I don't want to leave that off the table because the question I had now, we saw them getting a little close and flirting, and this show is going to run for a while. Do we see Caitlin and Barry dating at all? Will they hook up?
Yeah, it was really interesting seeing that, when she asked Barry if he'll stay until she falls asleep. I was like, But I don't know. I don't think that they're right for each other. I really don't.
See now, I do.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to start dating at some point for
Yeah.
like at
don't
least like a
know.
season arc.
Danielle, look, this is to you. You looked absolutely incredible in the karaoke scene. She pulled that off. Like, she was right. She normally dresses like a school principal teacher, but in the karaoke scene, well played, love.
And
Did very well.
although it is a different network, Fox is going to be airing a 3-hour live Grease production.
No.
And Barry Grant Gustin just did a little Summer Lovin'. Now I would definitely be a better Danny Zuko than Grant Gustin. Just throwing that out there, Fox. But for the sake of this
Do you
show,
sing, Dylan?
come on, man. Come on.
Shit.
Always played Danny growing up. Come on. I'm blushing. So no, I definitely see Caitlin and Barry being like an item over a season arc
Yeah.
because they work together all the time. They both aren't with the people they would like to be with.
Are destined.
And
to
so
be.
they kind of have that
So
in
just
common.
because
So they'll kind of
they're
be.
not with the people that they want to be with, okay, well, here's the second best. That's
No,
not a good
they're
No,
finding
no, no,
comfort.
they'll fall into each other's
They're
arms.
finding comfort
Okay,
in
okay.
each other. I don't think it's going to be a solid thing. Obviously, Barry and Iris are going to be together at some point. It has to happen. Devon, don't worry about it. We
And
get
they'll
it.
remain-
Keep it calm over there.
And they'll remain friends even after they break
Exactly.
up.
Even they'll have their little thing.
guys?
They'll be like, "Whoa, this was a silly mistake, but we've found comfort in one another. They've had a nice
One of
journey
those
over a few
relationships
episodes."
about convenience more so than.
Oh, I don't like that word.
But that's what
that's
kind
a
of feels like
bad
to me.
relationship.
But that's what I hate to say it is. But I feel like that's what it would be if they got
Don't
together.
date somebody just to date, okay? Don't. you work on yourself.
I'm gonna just
first,
throw this
okay?
out there for like a couple of the Twitter fans, but hashtag West Allen. I
Yeah.
know I get hit with a lot of that. So, what's up, people?
I'll let your boy. Now we were teased at the end of the episode with a little button from, I would say, Barry's arch nemesis, Grodd.
Gorilla
Grodd.
Grodd. Yeah.
Now we're assuming that
Finally.
we're assuming that he was just a gorilla regular old gorilla that when the explosion happened, now he's got some super brains. So how will Grodd as a villain and character play into the rest of the plot moving forward? Because right now, I really don't know how he comes into it.
I got
know.
no predictions for you, man. I don't know where they're going with this now. The fact that I just saw Linda Park in the bar, like, I don't know where they're going with it. And they got Gorilla Grodd down there writing with some chalk that he probably stole from a 5th grader, writing his name on the wall.
Or he was scratching it into it.
I don't know. I don't know
It
where they're
shows his
going with it at this point.
intelligence.
Like,
That shows the gorilla's intelligence. The
Yeah,
whole reason
but-
that Gorilla Grodd is because he's the intelligent gorilla.
And maybe
the fact
his
that he can
intelligence-
write his name up on the wall, the fact that he knows who he is, the fact that he knows what he's been called, it's showing the progress.
And maybe
in
his
Gorilla Grodd's
intelligence will continue to grow.
Yeah, that's what I
as
feel
he
like
lives.
he's doing.
And then I saw a little Insta post from maybe Superhero Feed or DC Comics Finest, one of those I follow. What's up, guys? That he's gonna have like a little troop of gorillas that are also like
It's like
super
Dawn of the
smart.
Planet of the Apes meet the
Yeah,
Flash.
a little bit.
You know
bit
what
like
I think
that.
is interesting about Gorilla Grodd? I feel like being introduced to him has been like the slowest burn out of all of like the villains or other people because
building up.
we've started seeing things about Gorilla Grodd since even like the first or second episode. Yeah, that it was like they kind of alluded to that and they showed you little snippets and stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah,
finally.
I mean, I would say Grodd is probably more of an arch nemesis than Reverse Flash. I feel like maybe Reverse Flash is kind of like always there, but like Grodd is more of the Joker to the Batman. Would you agree, Devon? You would say Reverse Flash probably
Reverse
the bigger
Flash
one?
is the Venom to the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Reverse Flash is his guy. Grodd is almost, he's like the large villain. Like
the
there's always
Rhino
one
in
step
Spider-Man
up.
or-
Like Reverse Flash and Flash always gonna be fighting. They're gonna be
Right,
fighting every
exactly.
time, they're gonna be fighting.
So
But
Grodd will come in with the
Grodd
big,
is like,
you know.
I'm taking over the world real quick. All right, hold up, Reverse
Yeah,
Flash. I need to
exactly.
go with my team,
Well
take him
said.
down, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
Well
Like,
said.
but Reverse Flash is his other half.
Well said, well said. Now, we learn a lot about the Flash throughout the season, and, you know, Reverse Flash is in a different kind of color suit, but sometimes the Flash himself can change colors. Now, we asked you last week to caption some photos that we had created out there of Devon as the Flash, and we have those for you right now, so thank you guys for sending in your created photos.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the first one. I'm the Fleazy. I'm the Fleazy. How do you like that? Scale of 1 to 5. Do you enjoy that 1 through 5?
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
All of them are gonna be 5.
On to the next one. What do we got here? Next one. I'm the swaggest man alive.
Well,
Lauren, is Devon the swaggest man alive?
he's pretty up there.
He's definitely the swaggest
He's
man in this room.
Pretty
We'll go.
up there. Yeah.
Another 5?
5.
Iris panties just came
Oh,
off.
Drop.
The panties just dropped. That's
Now,
what happened.
how are you going to get those panties off?
Oh
you
my God.
What goes down?
You
when those
gotta
panties
tell
come
her,
off?
excuse me, Iris, I'm the Fleazy.
Please.
And then she just like, oh, bam, you got
Oh.
panties.
Drop it.
Like Zoolander.
They like that
Classy.
song
Keep it
about
classy,
Devon.
keep it
And
classy.
finally, our last one. I'm the mother effing Fleazy. Woo! Brand new album dropping. This side of Central City. Well, let me get it right. Looks like you about to drop the illest mixtape in Central City.
Shout
Woo!
out to @Sondo though.
Yeah, that is a
@Sondo.
fresh album cover right there.
That
I love
is.
you.
Right?
Well, thank you for sending those in, everyone out there in the Flash fandom. Let us know what you think. Which one was your favorite? What do you think Grodd's going to be doing up this season? Hit us up on our Twitter handles over at the Flash AS hashtag, and we're going to get to some of your Twitter questions right after this break. So, like I've been told to say by another fan out there, we'll be back in a flash.
Boom.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
Just in case you missed it live.
Oh, just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, I'm doing something right now.
So we're all super excited.
This is dancing.
So what would that be, like a 7?
I cannot. I literally cannot. You guys have got to get it together.
Don't hate the player, don't hate the game. Hate the contract you didn't get.
He's a coward. He's a giant chicken shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to be like hurricane. Whoa.
Watch out for those girls. They are gagging them.
Hold the phone,
Hold on.
bro.
The more brutal you are,
the more power you have.
Right.
That was sexy. It was hot. It was heated. I was into it.
You are going to be the most high-paid hooker in the world.
Go ahead and invite your friends and everybody. Tell your mama. Tell them, go ahead and turn the stove off and get up on the computer so we can get on stream.tv.
Thank you again for joining us, and until next week, bye-bye.
We are back in the studio. Oh, look at that. That camera is just on the move.
Sweep on in.
We changed it up over here. Thank you guys for sending us your Twitter questions and theories. We're going to get to that in just a second. Jack, our friend Jack Hind over here, he's got some fun facts to share with you all.
I was researching the internet. I was researching the internet today, and I found some cool facts. In an interview with Buddy TV, Candice Patton said that the way Iris looked at Barry has definitely changed since he confessed his love for her in the mid-season finale. Ooh, there you go. So Candice is admitting to something.
Oh, yeah. She's still sleeping with Eddie,
And
though.
she's still sleeping with Eddie,
So,
though, but she's getting there.
Got him with that bullshit.
Something that only I had to find this. I didn't notice this, so I'm not taking the break. Devon said he did notice this, but in the first episode, Linda Park actually appeared as, what was it, a TV reporter for the news? Mm-hmm. If you can find out for me who the actress was, let me know, because I'm just interested in it. And one last thing, Andrew Kreisberg's favourite scene of the whole year was Barry and Caitlin go on an inadvertent date, which is one of his favourite scenes of the whole year.
And that's what we saw today.
And that was the scene that we saw today.
Now,
when they
are
went
you
to the
saying that
karaoke
in
bar.
episode 1, the actress playing Linda Park was different?
Was different,
Are you
yeah.
sure?
The
It was
actress
just a
playing
quick
her was
snippet on the
different. It was
TV
just a
right
quick
before the
snippet.
accident.
Yeah.
And you're... I'm
And
saying
now
maybe
she's
it's
been
not, but I'm
recasted.
saying maybe it's not a different actress.
Oh, maybe it's
Well,
not.
remember,
I'm
'cause
just
I was
saying
talking
what
about
I've
it on
read
the
and
TV. I
found
was
out
like,
today.
why is Linda
Right.
right there on the
Yeah.
thing? Remember?
But yeah, exactly. Was she on the TV in the present day, or was it a future news?
No,
clipping?
it was that
It was
present
that-
day.
it
It was
was-
during
yeah.
the accident.
It was during
Got
one of
it.
the
That
accidents.
was on
Got
the
it.
TV.
Got him. Let's go to some Twitter shout-outs. Devon, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna have to throw these out there fast because it's a list. You ready? At Poison571, at Crya Awesome, at Morrow Sesam, at Trumpet Bling, at Richboy94, at Timid Kip, at Izio Ozar1, at Sando. We said Sando.
Then we got Muslim Sweden. Oh my lord. T Sokoya, Lauren, Marcus _Matilla, DJ Euro BDR, Milky7382, Isaiah A51, C Snyder 106, and C Mast 18. What up?
There you
Just
go,
trying to
people.
share the love. Just trying to share the love. Lauren.
Yeah, okay.
You're holding it
Well,
down on
actually,
YouTube
we
tonight?
have yes, I do. First,
We had
Jack
one
and I
together.
had one. Yeah.
Yes, Misha Parker. It's
We heard you.
lovely. We heard you, honey.
We
We
heard
got
you loud and clear. Okay, here we go. This is live on the Twitter feed. Sori Murasame, Jace Allen, TL Parker 887, Calvin P, Leo Wynn, Carolyn Hines, Calvin P, Jessifea, Matt Gonzalez. And we have a live question.
Ooh, let's hear it.
So here we go.
Bum, bum, bum.
How do we feel about Iris snapping that picture of the Flash?
Ooh, that's a great live question.
It
Thank
is.
you for getting that so quickly, just like Iris got that picture off.
Devon and I, as soon as that happened,
As
we were
soon
like,
as that
know.
happened,
Nah.
I'm gonna just let y'all know now.
Nah, that
that
ain't
is
gonna
some bull.
The iPhone 6.
Shite,
The
okay?
iPhone 6 is good, but it ain't that
Ain't that good.
The thing is, you know how long you gotta sit still to take a selfie? Flash
Yeah.
runs immediately at least 500 miles
It's
an hour.
gotta like focus
a really good
with the
photo.
box
And
on the face.
that was an awfully clear face.
That was a really good
and I
photo.
love how she goes, you're not the only one who's fast.
Yeah.
So sly, so sly. We got a fan question from @Priscilla Maloney. Hey.
Okay.
Here's our first one. What if the reverse Flash that challenged Barry is Eddie's son, Eobard, trying to avenge his father? #FlashAS. I was like, damn!
Well-
that makes a lot of sense. It might be.
Well, I mean, I've heard that before.
That
you know,
means the
ancestry
Flash.
and
That
all
means if Eobard is trying to avenge
'Cause let's
his
say
dad, then that means the Flash has to do something to Eddie. Does that mean Eobard's going to turn into a reverse Flash only because Eddie lost his girlfriend, wife to
Because
Barry?
let's say
Or
it's
is the
20
Flash
years
gonna
in the
do something?
future or 25
yeah.
years in the future. It might not be a 50-year-old Eddie. It's probably a 25-year-old Eobard, and he's all effed up because his dad was either hurt or
Something could go wrong with Eddie
he
in the
tells him a
series.
story.
Then that would be
He tells him a
interesting.
story. So that sounds like a pretty good theory.
Well, he better not have a baby with Iris then, because that's who we with right now. If we talking about 20, 25 years.
That's true.
Well, we
That's true.
shall see.
That'd be cool.
Oh, I'll keep sending
No,
us
would
your
you?
She's just a
theories
baby
and
mama
questions.
all over Central City.
Fan question number 2 comes from @Genie 3 eyes. Do you like the fact we have new villains every week, or do you prefer to see focus on old ones, or maybe like one or few throughout a year, like a network drama, like a drama?
I think it's fun to get introduced to new villains. However, I would personally like to see a little bit more recurrence from maybe one or two very highlightable or memorable kind of villains. I think that you could do so much more with the character arc and kind of get more into the depths of what Barry can and cannot do and all of that stuff, which I guess we're seeing a little bit with now these most recent villains, so I think that's good.
I think what they're doing now is the writers kind of want to take us on a journey where we're actually learning day by day with Barry how he's becoming the hero. Instead of just throwing him in, boom, superhero, got all your powers, there you go, you know everything. He's learning, so we're learning with him. So they're using all these different villains, which I think are pretty cool. I like seeing a different villain each time because it keeps it different. But they also bring Wentworth Miller back. They're bringing Pied Piper back, clearly. They brought the Reverse Flash back twice. No, I like the fact that it's got different villains in it each time.
That's beautifully said. I just want to point out, guys, how great did Jack and Lauren look next to each other tonight? I don't know if it's like the lighting or the camera, the way it's set up. They're just like killing it right now. So we got some good news. Remember our dream casting segment we always used to do after the show? Well, it's coming back, but not exactly in the same way we always used to do it. So from now on, starting next week, after the after show, we're going to have the after show where we'll do dream casting. Now we're going to open it up to DC, Marvel, Imagine Comics, any comic hero or movie or cartoon hero that's out there, we're going to play around. So send us your heroes that you want us to fan cast, and we'll get involved. You guys will do it too, and we'll have some fun.
Only heroes, or can we go into villains as well?
Definitely we can do villains. Definitely.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because we kind of jumped right into the episode. Let's get a little personal. Jack, what'd you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
Yeah.
It was Super Bowl weekend.
Oh, how was the game? What did you watch?
It was brilliant. Being an Englishman, watching that game was hilarious. I was in a house. One of them was a mad Pats fan. One of them was a mad Seahawks fan. Whatever Russell Wilson did, whatever was going on about it, it was the best Sunday ever.
Woo, America, yeah! A lot of food going down. Lauren, real quick, what'd you do this weekend?
Went to Vegas, watched it at Surrender.
Beat everyone else.
Sorry. All right, next. Sorry. Devon.
I mean, I'm not a big football guy, but I worked, and then I don't know.
So he didn't even go to the Super Bowl.
Pass.
I was in San Diego for like a night. I went on a boat during the day. I ate amazing fish tacos, the fish that was bought that day. Took the boat back to my friend's house to watch the Super Bowl. Fell asleep at the end of the second quarter, missed most of Katy Perry. I didn't see that whole shark thing. Went out the night before.
What was the shark thing?
Missy Elliott was on point.
Yeah,
She was on point.
But that is it. Don't forget to send us your questions, hashtags, theories, and much love from all of us here at The Flash AS. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Chris Snyder.